my name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop out. I tell you, some of these videos are so good, you can publish them on the interwebs. That's how good they are. This is my weekly review of 2000AD. I review the prog every week. I started as an experiment. I kept it going. Nobody watches these videos. I get about 60 views on these videos. I just do it because I like it, right? Which is kind of what you should be doing with YouTube. So 2000AD has goes on peaks and troughs. 2000AD, I think more than anything else, is much more defined by the direction it's going in than where it is. It never stays static. It's always going up or down. I think we're on a bit of an incline right now of quality. So I'm quite excited about that. So anyway, we're going to be reviewing the issue Prog 2248. As I said, like, share, subscribe. Share this because again, nobody watches these videos. Like no one. Okay, it's my lowest rated thing I do. Again, I just do it because I love it. Like this, so comment. Let me know what you think. And you know what? Be really nice. Go check out my Indiegogo, which is going to print right now. Like my, where is it? Here it is. There you go. My UK orders, they will be in your hands within a couple of weeks. The files are being uploaded right now to the printer. Don't know what we're doing about the US orders because inflation is crazy. Inflation is now like 54% more expensive to print in the US, and it was a bit cheaper 3 months ago. And the prices haven't gone up in the UK. It's just the US. It's out of control inflation. These are two freaking awesome comic books. We got Biblical, Bible Stories, Atheist Creators, Rationalists and Rogues. I wrote this one. Dominic Ratchet did the art. Freaking awesome art. Just like absolutely awesome. Basically imagine James Bond, Emmett Till, Doctor Who, the Black Slab from 2001, and a monkey in a spacesuit, a bit of Prisoner, a bit of Thunderbirds. It's all in there for you. This is 120 pages long. It's got tons of it. It's got this great backup strip by Stefano Carselli. Again, I wrote it, called The Ice Warriors, and you get the full script. Listen, it's a great package, baby. It's a great package. And also we got this book, Biblical, Bible Source, Aces, Graces, Rationalists, Rogues. This is 240 pages long. Yes, you heard it, 240 pages long. This is kind of like those early Vertigo books where they stole all the great creators from the UK and they took them to DC. Karen Berger came over at I think at a comic mart. She went and signed everybody up. Do you remember those comic marts in Westminster? Man, maybe they still have them. I used to love those. I couldn't go anymore. I'm super religious now. And I don't do that on Saturday. Anyway, so you got these two great comics. The bunch of extras. You get this poster, Noble Savages, Lovely Leela and Raquel Walsh from A Million Years BC, The Time Machine, and K9. Why are they together? Why not, baby? Why not? Then you get the For the Mail gaze cards, a bunch of postcards based on, let's be fair, my teenage titillation, my 12-year-old titillations. Let's see that Judge Anderson there. Oh, it's good. Go check it. It's in the video. So go check it out now. A bit of Counselor Troy, a bit of Star Wars action, and then I'm going to give you another post as well. The campaign's done well. If you buy both books, you get a whole bunch of extras. So yeah, go check out. Oh, listen, if there's something that you might want to check out is the original art. They got one level here, this $80 one. You get an original drawing by Dominic Rancho. He'll do whatever you want. Great artist. But if you want to supercharge it, these are incredible. I mean, you go check these out. These are trading card size. He draws them bespoke. He'll do whatever you freaking want, right? And he does a great job. I mean, look, do you know how great a job he is? He's never seen Doctor Who before. Look at this Capaldi, right? I just showed him stuff and he does it, right? And if you want to supercharge it, then he'll make it 3D. He'll add lights into it. Freaking incredible. Okay, so these ones are $150, which I just think is good value. I mean, like an original piece of art, and they're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. And then you want a 3D one, they're $250. Anyway, so please go check it out. It's going to be gone by next week, right? It's over next week. I'm pretty sure. I think they would have been printed by then, and then closing it off, baby. Fine. Let's have a look at this week's prog. Firstly, freaking awesome cover. I mean, like 2 weeks running, we've had great covers. Who is it? I think it's Simon Colby is my guess. I'll find out in a minute when I look at the other page. The only problem with this, it doesn't match, as far as I understand, the Jaeger story inside. And the Jaeger story inside seems to be you need to know what it's about to understand what it's about, right? You need to know, we'll get to it, but you need to know the end of it to understand what's going on in the beginning. I think, because I've read Jaeger for a while. I have no idea. Oh, Jaeger, how you pronounce it. Fine. So let's have a look, see what's in this prog. Who did this one? Cliff Robertson. Oh, yeah. You can tell the line work. I mean, again, I wonder if he did the colors too, but this line work is just gorgeous. It's really, really nice. All the sky. And Cliff Robertson is, very much like Brian Boland. Did the covers. What they got coming up? Monster Fun Halloween special. Maybe, I don't know. That looks quite kind of fun. Hire a horror. I thought it said hire a hooker. But that reminds me, when I went to Paris once with my family, my kids were young. We live in Israel, so they can't hardly speak English. And so we went to this like spooky horror house in Paris. And so when my son came back, it was like 6 at the time, right? And I came back there. Well, what do you like best in Paris? He said, "Oh, I like the whorehouse," because he couldn't say horror. Fine, that's a Judge Dredd. So this is the first indication. This is a good issue. Freaking awesome artwork. Nick Percival. They always bring Nick Percival when they want to do like go into the horror stuff. He did the Judge Dredd stuff. Judge Death in Space, which I kind of like all that stuff. So this is a really good spooky story. First we second part. First we flash back to the time of Necropolis, which I like. I like that mega epic, right? I thought it was a pretty good one. Judge Death comes and takes over, and the Dark take over Mega City 1, and they have the Kraken clone from Oz becomes they're one of the Dark Judges as well. Did he minus a hand in that? I can't remember. Anyway, so the horrors are going on there. This guy is like, come, I'll get this judge. I'll get you to safety. At the same time, Dredd and this rookie, kind of like a bit of a overused trope in my mind, is rescuing a kidnapped baby, and they end up in this nether universe, right? That must be connected. That's somehow connected to Necropolis. Basically, they went to a spooky, empty block, chasing the kidnappers, and now they vanish from reality, and they're in this like netherworld situation. But again, just great artwork, really, really good artwork. I think just pushes it over the edge for me. Love the zombie stuff. No, his actual drawing isn't that great, Nick Percival, but he pulls it off with just a very good use of paint. And again, so we get introduced to the villain. This is a judge that was basically a serial killer who found himself in the middle of Necropolis, and then he used it to hide out with, and so he's been killing lots of people. Basically, in this again, this like horror-esque Neverworld region. Zombies attack again. Judge Dredd zombies. I'm kind of there, baby. I'm kind of there. And then the rookie cop meets the crazy judge, and apparently, no, rookie judge has killed the crazy judge. I didn't even see. That's not really a great piece of storytelling there, because I didn't realize it until looking at it again, and now has a baby who he wants to torture to death. So he's keeping busy. New Dark Judges book coming out. I love the Dark Judges. What was it? Keku and Dave Kendall. I think one of the greatest modern strips that they've done. Really, really good. Is this zoomed in? Let me think. No, that's about right. Fine, so then we have finally the final part of Skip Tracer. Skip Tracer, I've just found a bit generic, right? Just a generic sci-fi thing. He's a ex-military, roguish private eye who now has superpowers from the military, and he's met a super villain who wants his superpowers, and he's found out he has a daughter. So all this is going on in like a dream reality. And the daughter is not a baby there, and she saves him from being killed by the rather well-designed bad guy. Looks a bit like Kano from Bad Company. It's a bit of a predictable episode. So and also, I don't really notice these things because I'm not insanely racist, but unlike the people running the world right now. And again, we have another super power stunning black girl. I'm just like, it happens so much, it's become noticeable. You know, Star Trek Discovery, like you've got like halfway through the first season, you know, says, wait a minute, just everybody on the ship is a woman and they're stunning and brave and everyone's brilliant at everything. And it just got like, I mean, I think in the season finale, they got, or was it the second season, that a man's head couldn't be higher than a woman's. It was so noticeable. So it's kind of noticeable here. Like, yeah, okay, fine. Black people are people too. Girls are, and again, nobody sane had any problem with that idea at all, right? Nobody. I like, really, when's the last time you met somebody who went, ooh, black people can't do anything, or women can't do it? Like, have you ever met it? And yet, the entire of the entertainment industry is doing this, like trying to reprogram us to make us believe that black people are people. We know, okay? Most normal people, you know, don't look at skin color and have, you know, plenty of diverse friends. It's just weird. Oh, it's not over yet. So he beats the bad guy, and now he's got to beat the secondary bad guy. Okay, whatever. It's just like I'm waiting for this strip to end. Then we have Dexter. So Sinister Dexter. Sinister Dexter started in like the years when I wasn't reading 2000 AD. It's okay. I prefer it when it's done by Steve Yoel. So this seems to be they're coming up to like a finale. There's been a super bad AI that's taken over Download City and killed Sinister and then resurrected him, and now he's he's an assassin going after Dexter, who's trying to get out, and he was about to kill Dexter, and then this other AI robot turned up, and he's supposed to remember who they are, and I really do not know. I think it was the AI from their building that they were in, but I don't really know. The artwork is functional, nothing really great. I think this 9-panel grid isn't really working for this storytelling, which is more high action, right? It seems to be very, very staid, right? I would like to see some more angles. I like to say burst out of that 9-panel grid. 9-panel grid is great for storytelling, but when you get to action, you're supposed to break out of that, and it gives you a bit of a kinetic rush, right? Which this doesn't really. So, you know, yeah, so fine. But you know, it's like mostly harmless, right? Basically how I would describe mostly harmless. So Sinister gets away, and Dexter has to like rebuild himself. And this is the last part of this one. So clearly they're going to be going against each other again. I thought they're going to wrap it up, right? I thought they're going to wrap it up. Then we got the second part, the thrillers. Not a good one. Not a good one. I forgot. Firstly, I forgot the whole first episode. By the time, which is not a good sign that you've done a good job. You haven't really made that much of an impression. So there's some magic thing that somebody's trying to use to find a guy who's going to testify against them, and then there's a stunning and brave female hero. God, just relentless. It's freaking relentless. I mean, like, honestly, I don't know why you think women are an abused underclass. Like, what world do you live in? So she's going to stop the bad guy who's animated a corpse to kill the guy who's testifying against him. And so the stunning and brave girl shows up and saves the guy testifying, and tells him to go. There's a friend, she's going to give him a potion of drink, and he's going to fight the bad guy. I don't really care, okay? I'm like, enough. Oh, look, we're going to have another female hero, Jaeger, which, again, it was grandfathered in from before this age of insanity that we live in right now. Okay, it's actually a pretty interesting strip, but it's just like, it's relentless. Let's look at this issue for a second, right? We have Dredd is Dredd, right? But he's there. You got stunning and brave black girl hero. We got stunning and brave robot girl hero, stunning and brave psychic girl hero, and stunning and brave naught girl hero. It just like, it's okay to have the main characters be a guy occasionally, you know? It's okay, right? It doesn't mean that we want to that were bad people, right? It's okay. Having said that, beautiful script. Beautiful script. Who was it? I think this was Simon Colby on the art. So it starts off with a dream sequence, which is a little bit stayed, and she's having it seems like once you know what's going on, like the first issue, I didn't really follow what was going on. They were kidnapping some Souther scientist, and then this other character who I couldn't tell if it was a GI woman. I couldn't tell. Couldn't really work out. But anyway, so it turns out from what I could pick up from here, so Jaeger and this other guy wanted to kidnap this Souther scientist, and she's dreaming of like this Cully god-like character, and she wakes up and she's topless. Now, like, I have to tell you, I think this is just kind of pointless. It's not sexy. It's not. It just like it seems to be pointless, right? Like, I don't mind nudity for a reason, but it just seems. It doesn't seem like it's adding anything to the strip to me at all. And it doesn't seem like it's adding anything to the character. So at the same time, they're talking about the scientist being tortured. So we got the GI character shows up again. So I'm assuming the GI character is supposed to be this character from the cover, right? Even though she's not blue here, and she is there. I just don't understand how this like disconnect happened. So and there's I finally worked out there's this guy's a Souther scientist who's who's like her kind of Overwatch. So she's investigating it, and she finds a lot of like dead Southers, looking for the guy who's been kidnapped. Right? That basically what it is. I mean, I'm intrigued by this strip. Right? I am intrigued by the strip. I will read more. And then we have the Ultimate Collection is of course a stunning and brave female hero. And again, I like Brink. I like it, but just like it's relentless, right? Can we okay, really? I hate to be the one to tell you this. If you want to make the balance right, I think it should be 70% male, 30% female heroes, right? And that would probably reflect the readership a little bit more as well. But it's just like, again, I don't need to be lectured that women can do things, right? I'm married. I've been married for years. I like my wife. I respect my wife. I respect my daughter. Like, I don't need this bullshit constantly in my bloody comic books trying to brainwash me into something that I already bloody believe. And then we get a few a few letters. Never really read the letters. I should have a go at those sometime. But like, generally speaking, I think this is a good issue. I mean, let's go through the strips again. We go Dredd, freaking excellent art. I love the spookiness of it. Skip Trace is skippable, as is Dexter skippable. So we had Skip Tracer is skippable but mostly harmless. Let's say it that way. As I feel saying about Sinister Dexter, the only strip I think that was really kind of failing is the thrillers, and who cares? It's a thriller, right? You know, it's not that you're gonna like invest in for the rest of your life. And Jaeger, I think, is a good strip. So you get two strong strips, two not offensively bad strips, and one, you can miss it, right? So look, 2021, that's a good issue of 2000 AD. Okay, that's a good issue of 2000 AD. Join me next week as we see what they bring for Prog 2249. My name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.